Okay, so today on Stories with Steve is going to be more of a current event than a story. So I'm going to be talking about this ongoing situation with Frosty the Snowman, aka what I call him Frosty the Klepto, or Frosty the Custy, Frosty the Smoker, whatever you want to call him. You see, he started around the same time, I want to say, as Black Blueface and Almighty Suspect with a similar kind of way of flow. Him and Blueface kind of had like that offbeat, kind of new LA sound. Um, and seems like all three of them had somewhat success with that style or whatever. But in the last few months, it just seems like, he hasn't really been concentrating on music at all. And a few months ago, he got caught going into a little mom and pop uh, comic book slash Pokemon card slash video game store. And him and a girl were in there looking like some smokers, custies. If you're from New York, stealing cards and shit. And then he got caught, and I think he had to go to jail behind it. Now he got caught again. Again, he's out there looking like, I mean, I don't get why he doesn't get, dude. You're like semi a celebrity, so you're not Kendrick Lamar, but you're known, especially on the West Coast. You're like a known rapper and a known gang member. Might be a little smarter if you're gonna do these little Pokemon card heists with chicks. Maybe you should send them in. Send a few chicks in. One chick flirts with the guy behind the counter, and the other one steals a card. Instead of bringing a guy who's semi well known and looking suspicious, like you know, looking around, and you've already been caught in another place. So I don't know if he's gonna go back to jail behind this. It looks like his music career has basically failed. He's too busy uh, getting attacked physically, uh, getting caught stealing Pokemon cards at, I don't know, was he in his 30s, stealing Pokemon cards? Okay, and then threatening Adam 22 over a text message because of something that Poetical Flacco said. So, if you know Poetical Flacco already talks about he's willing to go to the cops or the feds or whatever, that's the kind of game he's playing. Then you're going to send a digital form of evidence that now you're trying to threaten Adam 22 or the people at No Jumper behind what he said about Munchie or whatever. So, I mean, this guy has mashed potatoes for brains. I don't know if it's the lean, the perks, the Zans, or whatever's going on in that poor man's head, but I mean, looks like they have his face, they have a picture of him, they already caught him before. So he'll more than likely get arrested and go back to jail again. I mean, picture if you in county jail with him and, they doing the roll call. What you in for, blood? Robbery? What you in for, blood? Homicide? What you in for, blood? I stole a car. What you in for, blood? Bank robbery. What you in for, blood? Pokemon cards. What?